Every bee on Earth just disappeared instantly and your food supply collapses. Starting today, imagine stepping outside and feeling the world holding its breath. No gentle buzz drifting across gardens, no movement between flowers. Just a strange, unsettling quiet that feels heavier with every passing minute. By noon, panic spreads online, except nothing loads. Phones refresh endlessly as people try to understand what's happening. Soon, scientists confirm it, bees haven't just declined. They're gone, every species, every hive, every pollinator that kept our world alive. The disappearance is so sudden, so absolute, that even experts struggle to comprehend what they've just witnessed. In the first few days, nothing collapses. Crops look healthy, trees look normal, landscapes still seem full of life, but that's the illusion. Nature doesn't collapse instantly, it collapses in silence. Each flower that opens will never bear fruit. Each crop that should produce food is now just decoration. Farmers walk through fields expecting life, but all they find is stillness. Pollination-dependent plants, nearly 75% of global crops, have lost their chance to reproduce. This is the moment humanity realizes we didn't lose bees. We lost the future. Protein sources vanish first. People don't realize that removing bees removes the foundation of food chains. Cattle feed disappears, chicken feed disappears. Dairy industries collapse, entire categories of foods vanish within months. Apples, mangoes, coffee, almonds, berries. Tomatoes, peppers, pumpkins, cotton, clothing, even cooking oils, sunflower, canola, mustard, vanish. Food companies go bankrupt. Farm workers lose their livelihoods. Governments declare emergencies. Black markets rise overnight. Tiny jars of fruit puree become luxury items, and for the first time in modern history, millions of people understand what hunger actually feels like. As scarcity spreads, so does fear. Shipping lanes shut down because countries stop exporting food. Nations hoard supplies, borders close, ration stations appear in every major city. Protests erupt, supermarkets are guarded by soldiers. People fight over basic calories. And when food becomes currency, humanity becomes desperate. In developing countries, famine becomes reality. In wealthy nations, the illusion of stability shatters. This is not just an ecological crisis, it is a geopolitical one. Wild ecosystems collapse twice as fast as farms. Without bees, forest regeneration slows, mountain plants die, prairie flowers vanish, entire insect species starve, birds move into cities, searching for food, predators follow them. The silence spreads from flower fields to forests, to mountains, to rivers. Erosion increases, floods worsen, rainfall patterns shift, seasonal cycles break down. This is the world unraveling, one missing bee at a time. Scientists don't give up. Hand pollination in countries like China, workers climb thousands of trees with feather brushes. But scaling this globally, impossible. Robotic pollinators, they work. But their batteries fail, they crash in storms. They're too expensive, they can't replace millions of years of evolution. Gene-edited plants designed to self-pollinate sound promising, but require decades of testing and risk collapsing ecosystems even further. Vertical farms, amazing technology, but they can only grow greens like lettuce, not apples, not nuts, not berries. Humanity realizes something terrifying. We don't know how to replace bees. Not now, not ever, at least not fully. A decade passes. Children grow up never tasting chocolate, coffee, cherries, watermelon, vanilla, almond milk, ice cream, fresh salad. Foods that defined culture disappear from human life. Restaurants reinvent cuisine. Cities replace parks with food laboratories. Families live on engineered nutrient blocks that keep them alive, but not happy. Cotton clothing becomes rare. Pollinating crops become museum artifacts. Books document foods that no longer exist. Humanity survives. But the world feels like a faded photograph, missing the colors it once had. Bees are not vanishing in a single event. They're disappearing right now, year after year. Scientists warn pesticides weaken immune systems, climate change disrupts blooming cycles, Habitat loss removes wild food sources. Parasites like varroa mites cripple colonies. Pollution confuses bee navigation in many regions. Bee populations have dropped up to 90%. We are watching the silent apocalypse happen in real life, slowly enough to ignore, fast enough to destroy. If we don't act, this entire documentary becomes prophecy. We can still rewrite the ending of this story. Plant native flowers, ban harmful pesticides, support beekeepers, build pollinator-friendly gardens, restore wild habitats, reduce lawn mowing, educate communities, protect natural ecosystems. Saving bees isn't optional, it is survival. You've seen the future without bees. Now tell us this. Which food would you miss the most if bees disappeared? Comment below, your answer might appear in our next video. If you want to explore another disaster that could reshape Earth even faster, tap the video on your screen. It reveals a scenario more shocking and more possible than you think. This is What If. And the future begins with your curiosity.